So today I want to talk to you about V7 Labs or v7go. So what they are is a labeling system or an interface that helps you label your data better. So what you can see here is a live data set being labeled on the go. So what you can see here now is the pipelines being built, your data being processed in different ways, and a pipeline working on your data to label it better. So here you can see that the images that they claim can be labeled, images or videos can be labeled 10x faster and reduce your labeling costs by 80% and automating the entire process up to 90%. Which I would say is kind of true upon using their interface a little bit. But yeah, let's just get into that after we see this. So what we can do is you can automate multimodal tasks using Gen AI reliably and at scale. So, you know, the interface is usually for you is when, say, let's say I build a pipeline, it's usually, hey, how easy it is for me to then evaluate this pipeline and how easy it is for me to see how well my pipeline is working, how fast it's working, what are the best cases, what are the worst cases. So this is something that you want to get from your data. So let's start with something very simple. I recently went to a conference where they were growing saffron using aeroponics. So I have some notes and I wanted to always extract the data from these notes and create it into a file that I can store somewhere, which would be, more logical and step by step extraction more than just a clump extraction. I did use OCR once, but I wasn't happy. I would love to use GenAI now. So what you can see here is a playground. Let's first explore the projects. So here, let's go. Let me create a new project. I'll call this project Saffron Data. And all we have to do, grab your files or your images and drop them here. That's it. That's most of your pipeline already done. So once this image is ready, what you can do here is, yeah, first you can have two different models. So let's go ahead and just wait for that to be completed. Okay, so now what you have here is what this model should output. So should it output a JSON multi-select, and this is a collection in beta. Honestly, even I don't know much about that. I probably in the next video, if you want me to explore that, I can. Okay, here right now I'm going to choose I want a text output and I want it from GPT-4 Turbo. And here you can see a small description. It is the most powerful suite of models. Okay, and I do not want Cloud Sonnet. So let's just delete that property. But yes, you can get the output for two models at once, which is pretty crazy. So let's just delete that. Now let's add text column, text GPT-4 Turbo, and here I want to use OCR. I want to select inputs as file, and that's the file. Same for this. I go here, I select the input as file, and also I say I want you to document this data from these images. Each image you are seeing is part of a collection of images, so you can infer yeah, I'm happy with that. and that's it. It's calculating, and here you can see that the OCR has already worked and extracted the data. We have GPT-4 currently working. Now here comes the real magic of v7go, guys. I can validate each one of these outputs. Or I could recompute it. I can build a pipeline around it. Okay, let me show you something else as well. And let me add text, type GPT-4 Turbo. Let's use Gemini Pro Vision. Or screw Gemini Pro, let's use Claude 3 Opus. That would be a little expensive, I'm guessing, on tokens. For the prompt, let's copy this prompt, Command C, select inputs, file, calculate, confirm, and now I'm going to go to this field here. So you just need this to load. So your image is loading here. So you can see the GPT-4 extraction and the Cloud 3 Opus extraction at once. And from here you can start rating this. So here you can see you can move through your different inputs. And also I want to show you another part. Here you can add a consistency checker. So let's just go back to our main project that we were doing, and let's go to main. Yes, single select text and user input, text, more settings. So what you can do is you can use a webhook to trigger Zapier. You can use webhooks to integrate with other tools. User input, Claude 3 Opus. No, we need user input, text, So yeah, so what you saw here was I quickly added this from that. So what we can do here is we can go through our different data that we saw, different files, and we can select either GPT-4 version of the output or Claude did better. So, and then what we can do is export this data, then export this data. So look here, I just double click, so sorry, export. And there we have it. We have a CSV with this data ready for us. So now from this we can start so here in the CSV data we can see this is the file, this is the implicit OCR of that file, this is the file's name itself, here is the GPT-4 output, here's your Claude output, and here's your consistency check to see which was better, Claude or GPT-4. So now you can see how useful this is. Your data has been labeled or inferenced, and a consistency check also has a loop of human feedback eval has also been added. So this is how you can label your data in real time with really quick inference. This is how powerful v7go is. I hope you all can get to use this for your personal use case. There are some extra demos that you can see. They also have more industries. They have life sciences, they have insurance, they have healthcare, they have logistics, they have retail. If you work in any of these industries, v7go to label and train your data, to help you in training your data by labeling, is going to be amazingly important. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.